Welcome back to the channel, you kooks. We have a surprise for you. We're out here on the edge of the earth, and we were about to drop in on a canyon off our van's bumper, but it's leaking diesel. Once we got here, we're 40 miles away from the nearest road, and it's all dirt and sand. As you can see, that's the way out. Lee says vanning ain't no joke.
Vanning ain't no joke, unfortunately.
And today, you're gonna find out why, and you're gonna wish us luck. And if you're watching this video, we obviously made it out, but we're gonna show you what's going on. Danny's about to pull the van apart and see if we can track down this leak. So stay tuned. We got a drama-filled episode, and we're gonna figure out what to do.
Alright, Kookz, so it is 6:30 in the morning. Normally we'd be going down Spot X right now, but we are parked at Spot X, about to descend from our vehicles,
40 miles.
which is how you rappel down into this particular canyon. Is you make an anchor to your vehicle, and then you go down about like more than 100 feet of rappel. But we're not going to be able to do it because we heard something weird in our van driving through some sand, and then we smelled diesel. So we recently just replaced our fuel filter. So we're hoping it's just a couple loose hoses or like O-rings or something with the fuel filter. So we have no service right now, so we had to get Lee to drive us to our last campsite to get service. And we researched a little bit. Right now we're 40 miles from the road, so we're gonna have to get it to the road to get it towed if that's what needs to happen. Either Lee is saying he's gonna put a strap, which is funny. It's how we met Lee, pulling us out of the sand with a strap. So we're just gonna unhook that. We got all this off, got the heat shield off. The fuel filter's right here. It's clean, it's tight, all the hoses are tight. There are no leaks coming from there, so it is unfortunately something else, because that would be a really easy fix. So we're not sure what's going on, but this is the deepest we've ever been off the road. Luckily we're with someone, so it's an adventure. Vanning ain't no joke, you kooks. Put it in order.
Okay, Danny just got the van apart, and it's not the fuel filter. We were hoping it'd be a quick, easy hose, and that's not the problem. The diesel is coming from kind of the back end of the engine. So now we got to get in Lee's van and drive to service, because we don't have service out here on the edge of the earth, but we have a great campsite.
It looks like there's like a weep hole or something. And I was just like wondering like what maybe it could be. We took all the stuff off, and like the fuel filter looks good. The lines going to that are like secure and nothing is leaking from there. That is the case. Like, could we drive it to the road, or would that be catastrophic?
No, fuel would not be catastrophic. Fuel is, the worst it's going to do is, not start or stall out on you. If it was oil, then I would say, yeah, no, because then, engine can't run without oil. But as far as fuel, it would just starve it for fuel, and it would just stall out. Yes, there is some lubricant in the fuel, but, we see it all the time.
Okay.
We have many fuel lines pop off and leave people stranded.
Okay.
Does it still run?
Yeah, it still runs. We had just noticed that there was just, when we turn the car on, it drips a little more than when it's off. All right, so we called Silver Star Auto House in Albuquerque. It's one of our favorites. We have favorites all over the country. Maybe one day we'll make a list for you guys. But they are awesome. They always talk us through our problems. They said that we can probably drive it if it's a fuel filter line to the injector. There's a weep hole out the engine, which is what I pointed out. Looked like it was weeping or coming out of. And that's purposeful for in case anything like this happens. Diesel is not flammable, so it can weep out the bottom, and we shouldn't have too many problems. If we run out of gas, we have a full tank, it'll just stall out. So hopefully we'll make it to the road where we could get towed. So let's do this. Cross our fingers, cross your fingers, Kookz.
All right, I'm airing down the tires because it was a rough road out and I want it to be a little bit more smooth. So this is gonna take a minute, but I'm gonna air them all down to about 30 PSI.
All right, we're gonna try and drive out of here. Lee's hooking up his trailer and he's gonna be right behind us. We got some soft sand that we gotta go through. And like we said, the mechanic said it should be fine to drive. Just limp it out of here. We got the tires aired down. So we should be okay.
It's already driving.
Oh, the baby cow, the baby cow.
Down to go as slow as you want. You don't have to haul ass.
That's Lee there. We got our walkie-talkies. Highly recommend walkie-talkies when you're coming deep out in the Utah desert. But we're actually driving all right, lowering the tire pressure. We're just having a conversation. Like Danny and I were like, maybe we need to get some type of onboard air compressor because this has made a world of a difference. It's so much of a smoother, quieter ride, and we're even able to drive a little faster. So just all you kooks out there, you know, if you're gonna be hitting the off-roads, which you most likely will, I think maybe air compressors in the future for us. So keep your eye out, future van life videos. Maybe we'll also be prepping you on how not to be stranded, because we're just learning that, you know, 40 miles deep into the desert, if we were by ourselves, we could actually be pretty stranded. So we're gonna work on a few things when we get back to Vankookz Asylum, and in the meantime we're going to try to get to the road. Well, about 20 miles into the drive, as you can tell, it's very bumpy, and it looks like we have a
oh yeah, there it is. I think you'd have to park here, definitely.
Looks like we got a
stop
obstacle. So here we go. Why don't you show the obstacle in the road here? We got a big sand rib. I think we're gonna have to dig it out. I don't want to try to pass it.
Should we dig it out, maybe?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Everyone's donning their shovels. Kevin's getting the big one. Lee's getting his out. I think this will help everyone going through today. It's kind of cold. I'm in my puffy, so maybe this will warm me up.
All right, we out here. We got our full-size shovel. So if you have a full-size van, you're gonna want to have a big shovel, because if you're stuck with your poop shovel out here in the Sahara Desert and you're trying to dig your van out, you're gonna need a bigger shovel. So we're about to tag team this. You can see it's pretty big. And yeah, we got to get out of here, so let's do this. Right, we got some visitors to help. We're getting close. Right, Juan? Here comes our first victim to the freshly cut road. They must pay the toll before they cross. Woo! You did it!
You guys earned yourself a public landowner stickers and some Vanning Ain't No Joke stickers.
Oh.
Woo!
For more cool stickers, vanningaintnojoke.com. And yeah, we're just out here being public landowners, stewarding for the land. And we got big enough, we got another visitor, and we're gonna take a toll from them. It's 38 Vankookz coins to pass through here. So let's see what they got. All right, the hard work's been done. Now we should have no issue with this.
Smooth sailing.
We did it. Now 20 more miles.
Rolling, rolling. Keep them cows rolling. Right. Yeah!
Okay, we have made it to the road, and we'll hit that stop sign up with stickers soon. But here we are, but of course we still don't have service crossing the cattle grate. We still don't have service So we got to make some food, and it's never not a Vankookz episode without some home cooking. So we're gonna make some food, and then we're gonna hop in Lee's van and go get service. But the van made it, and I can kind of show you what was going on. It's still going on. There's fuel coming down back off the frame there. You can't see it too well, but I don't want to roll around in the dirt again and get a better shot. But you can smell the diesel. It's pretty strong right now. So we got to get this bad boy towed.
It's getting kooky over here.
And now we're gonna, you know, do some good old fine Vankookz home cooking. At least we have our home, you know. Isn't that weird? You can, it looks like a house here, and then you pull out.
So we got a AAA card here. We're calling AAA. It's under 200 miles, so we should be able to get a tow.
And we got breakfast, eggs, bacon, avocado, olive oil. And yeah, we're gonna eat some breakfast and see how long this tow takes. So it's good to have our home with us.
And we already called the shop that we're getting it towed to. He kind of already knows what could happen since we told him we had a fuel filter that we just fixed. So he already rattled off a couple things that happened after that. So I think we're in good hands.
Okay, so this is a pro tip here. If your van's 10 feet and over, you're not gonna fit on a trailer. So if you want to get towed and you got a tall van, you're gonna have some problems. So maybe consider that when you build your van, and you will break down, I guarantee it. I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest. So Lee's got a taller van, but he can take the roof box off and he'd be okay. So that's all right if you can detach the units, but here we barely cleared 9 foot 9 inches.
Vanning ain't no joke. Woohoo!
Later.
Vanning ain't no joke.
So we just got the van back and on the ground off the tow truck, and our whole bed came out. Everything rattled off the couch. So we gotta put everything back together again.
Yeah, so cinch your stuff down, you get on a tow truck. Wow, that really rocked it.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna park right next to the shop. It's over here. It's actually one of the most convenient shops we've ever been to, but we're just gonna put our window shades up and go to bed. Good morning, you kooks. We're just whipping up some breakfast before the shop here can see the van. And we just got some yogurt, nothing too fancy, a quick easy breakfast. We're gonna go to the climbing gym while we wait for the van. And we're gonna hope they have showers. Uh-oh.
Not on my new clean shirt, there's not many left.
It's a definite van incident when you just put a fresh shirt on and get it dirty. But we're gonna bust out the bikes and head to the climbing gym while they work on the van, and we'll let you know the diagnosis soon. Hopefully they have showers. Well, we got the climbing gym to ourselves today. It's a nice spot here in Grand Junction. So if you come through, check it out, Grand Valley Climbing Gym. Update on the van, we're still here at the shop, and the update and the prognosis seems to be that we broke a fuel line on all those rattly, jiggly roads. And it also looks like we have completely destroyed our front struts. So, you know, that's from going to Baja, all the off-road we doing, all the off-roading we do quite a bit. And there goes my invoice. I better go grab that real quick. Oh, Danny's on it. So yeah, all the off-roading we do, the van does have 225,000 miles. It is time for new shocks. We're gonna get the new struts, and we need a new sway bar because we kind of bent it and the bushings are all jacked up. So all that off-roading takes a toll on your van, guys, so just remember. And we're still out here at the shop. You can see it over here. And we got our bikes out. And it looks like we're just gonna have more adventures of being broken down. So thanks guys for watching, like and subscribe. And we will be back with more content here broken down in the parking lot. Big shout out to Alpine Auto House. If you're in Grand Junction or in Moab, any of those areas, have a problem, you'll want to get towed here. So with all that being said, thanks so much, guys. Give us a like, subscribe, thumbs up, and Danny says,
Peace out.
peace out.
And thanks for watching.
And thank you for watching from Danny. And we have a beautiful American flag here in our front yard.